Today, I'm going to be talking about the most fashionable shoes in the world. None other than the lifting shoe. I've tried a few lifting shoes in my past, and I've came down to one that I truly like and use every time I lift. There are a few shoes today I'm going to show you. One of the shoes that I use every single time I lift is the best overall lifting shoe I believe to be out there right now. I'm also going to show you a couple shoes that are very popular, but I don't believe that they should be necessarily worn in the gym when trying to go for powerlifting style of movements. This shoe, the Nike Flyknit, is very popular, and it was my first shoe I lifted in. It's a running shoe, and the reason why I'm not going to really talk about this one much is because running shoes don't have any place in a powerlifting style training. Running shoes, the sole of this shoe is very squishy. You do not want to use a running shoe while squatting or deadlifting, because the analogy I like to use is it's like trying to do a squat or jump in sand versus on the asphalt. You're gonna do a lot better on the asphalt, aka a harder soled shoe, than you are gonna do on a running shoe, aka the sand. The sole of the running shoe again is squishy, so you're not gonna wanna push off something that's squishy because it's not gonna give you the best power, the best bang for your buck essentially. This shoe, the Converse High Top, is super popular, and I used it for a long time and it did me very well. And finally, the shoe I use every day when I lift. It is the CrossFit Lite TRs. I love this shoe. And there's a couple reasons why. I'm going to explain why. And I'm also going to explain why I do not necessarily recommend the Converse. So let's get into this. The Converse and the CrossFit Lite TRs are very similar in fashion when it comes to the sole. They're both very sturdy soles, so it's a good thing to push off of. It's a good thing to plant yourself and push off of, especially in the squat and the deadlift. But there's a few differences. First, with the CrossFit Lite TRs, they are a lot thinner of a sole. So essentially, you are getting closer to the ground than you would the Converse. Now, this is only by a few millimeters, but in lifting, everything counts. They're both high top shoes, so that's definitely a plus for ankle support. I'll be showing on the screen a test I'm gonna do that shows how sturdy each shoe is. Essentially, I'm gonna push my hand onto the shoe and see how durable it is. And you'll find out that the CrossFit Lite TR is a lot more durable than the Converse. And this is good because it'll give you more support when you're doing these lifts. And when you're adding, hundreds of pounds to whatever your body weight is, you need the best footwear possible to keep you the most safe. Another reason I really respect the CrossFit Lite TRs is because they were designed by powerlifters. Mark Bell and Jesse Burde, very well-renowned powerlifters, and they gave it something called the stability zone. It is on the outside of the foot when you're pulling sumo or even conventional deadlifts. When you push out against the side, the shoe isn't gonna push out itself too. It gives you more support when you're pushing against the shoe, which is definitely a plus. Converse do not do this. Also, another pro of the CrossFit Lite TRs are they are flatter to the ground than the Converse. The Converse have a little bit of a curve in them at the top and a little bit at the bottom of this shoe. And you want a flat shoe as possible, again, because you want to push off a solid surface. So now I'm going to talk about a little bit of pricing on all three of these shoes. My Nike Flyknits, like I said in the past, were $120, and that's honestly a lot of money for a college student. And these Converse I picked up at Nordstrom Rack for $27 plus tax. Surprisingly enough, these CrossFit Lite TRs that are retailed at $90, I got for literally $25 through a Groupon and a sale on Reebok.com. Literally $25, so it's cheaper than all three of these shoes, and it's my favorite one. So when it comes down to price, yeah, it's the cheapest shoe, which is solid. All in all, the CrossFit Lite TR, I believe, is the best lifting shoe you should wear because it's more sturdy, gives you more support, and it's cheaper than the other two shoes. So, my opinion on the best shoe you should wear during a lifting session for squat, bench, and deadlift especially is the CrossFit Lite TRs. Thank you all, and if you like this video, stick around, subscribe, do me well. Woo! Have you noticed what my favorite color is?